And I welcome you back to the Dobrinic channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about the potential drought returning to California. I have everything you need to know. As you see this map here, this is the future map for NOAA. It's the Long Range Forecast Prediction Center, and it's not looking very good. As we take a live look at Lake Oroville, they restarted the Hyatt power plant. This is very concerning, so please consider subscribing if you think this is worthy of a like, and if you think this is worthy of that, please consider giving this a thumbs up and sharing to everybody that you know and getting the word out. And without further ado, let's roll right over to windy.com like we always do. So here we are at windy.com, and you can see that this atmospheric river is just more or less shut off. And if you go to the GFS, this is the next 10 days, just nothing. And this is very, very concerning. I'm not understanding why they thought it was necessary to turn on the Hyatt power plant. Yes, the lake has come up 89 feet. I understand that, but we are still in a drought, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to that in a little bit. They are calling for very little rain here. According to the GFS, which is the United States map, 0.23 inches. Shasta's going to receive just a little bit more, 0.56, and this is in the next 10 days. We go back to the European. The European's calling for 0.61, and Shasta's going to get more like 1.43. So there you have it. And I'm very concerned about this. Here they are, once again, letting water right down the drain, because once it goes down the drain beyond Oroville, there's just nothing else to catch it. It just goes right to the river, and this is not good. Folsom the same way. They turned that on the other day, 0.33. What are these people thinking? Are they out of their mind? They are crazy. Hey, but you know, it's all about money, not about keeping water back there to hold for farmers and whatnot. You know, the Delta smelt is more important to them than people getting fed. And it's just not very good. The snow depth, we will go check that out. The snow depth is still fairly good. 46 inches. It's almost, let's see if we can find 48. There's 50 right there. And then over here, this is not near as good as it was, 50, and then down here, 38. Let's go over the next several days and watch this thing melt away. 44, 45, 41, 38, starting to melt, 34, 36. You can see that nothing's replenishing this. So you start out with 40, and by Friday the 14th of January, you have 33. So you lose a whole bunch there, and it doesn't get much better down at Folsom. These people are crazy. What are they thinking? We'll be looking at the levels here in a minute. So 38 here, and then 29. So you lose 10 inches of snowpack within a matter of a few days with nothing coming back being replenished. This is just terrible. We go up to Mount Shasta up here where it says Mount Shasta. You start off with 39 inches and you end with 28. So you're going to lose 10 inches of snowpack with nothing coming back. You go back to new snow, and 5.3 in the next 10 days, 5.4. You can see that it's fairly light, just nothing coming here. Here's your January map. You can see that California to the south is really terrible right here. And then you got just a 50-50 chance of it being normal here. Up here, the atmospheric river comes through just as they predicted, and this is above normal. And this was predicted back on December 16th. So far, it's fairly correct. Now, above normal's okay, but there's a 50-50 chance that it could be just below normal as well. So you have to take that into consideration. There's no guarantee that this is going to be wet. So far, it's pretty well accurate. As we fast forward to March, you can see that there's a 50-50 chance that it could be below normal right here, which is really close to Northern California. And this here is not above average at all. As a matter of fact, this over here is above average here. And this is just normal precipitation. So this is March. So you have to look up what precipitation is for March. And this just doesn't look good to me. This is not above average by any means. I think they're getting ahead of themselves by opening the Hyatt power plant. And this is just short term. Let's go a little longer than that and see what is going on. Here we are, April, May, June. And you can see that Northern California is actually below normal here, and so is in the whole state of Oregon and Colorado as well. Check this out though. It's just, this is really concerning. As will the lake even get back to the normal levels? They're already letting water out. This is very concerning. So let's go a little further and I will show you more. Next fall doesn't look Next fall, there's still a 50-50 chance of it just being normal. So 50% chance it will, 50% chance it won't. And the normal this time of year is generally not that good. So this is a 7.5 month lead. So basically it's 7 months beyond that. So let's go a little further. This is next September, October, November, long range below. So you're going to go right back into drought conditions here, especially in Nevada, Northern California, Oregon, Washington. So take the rain while you can. If you notice, the eastern part of the United States have been pounded with rain after rain, so there could be big floods coming up in the future here on the Ohio River, as it already has started, maybe for the Mississippi as well, at least from northern Missouri to the south. So we'll be watching this coming up as well. Let's go a little bit further and it gets worse. Now this is next January, February, and March. They are predicting to be below normal. So this is 1 year forecast range. Now it's a very, very long way out, and it's just a prediction. That doesn't mean that it's going to come through, but you're talking January 2023 and this thing is way below. And now let's go look at the moisture map as well. Here's your January 4th, 22 soil map, and you can see that yes, there is a lot here, but it will dry out quickly. Once the water shuts off, it will dry out quickly because California is a lot of hills there and a lot of that moisture just runs. So as of right now, it's really wet, but how long will that last? I don't foresee it lasting very long if these atmospheric rivers shut down. Now let's hope that changes, but this is what we got tonight. You can see that this soil map is a lot moister than it was, and over here in the middle of the country is really dry, especially right through here. We will go to the drought map and see what is going on there and see what is up, and then we will do the water levels after that. So here we are. This was released December 28th, 2021, and there will be a new one tomorrow. I imagine some of it will go away a little bit more. You can see that Nevada is still in extreme drought, and then over here pretty well still in rural drought as well. We come up to California, you can see that it's extreme drought, with Shasta up here being an exceptional drought still, and then severe drought along Lake Oroville. So you still got the drought going on, and you don't need this lake to slow down, and that's what's going on with the drought now. As we roll over to Lake Oroville water level, the water level is 719.76 feet. MSL Wednesday, January 5th, 2022 at 3 p.m. The level is 180 feet, 0.24 feet below full pool of 900, with the lake increasing 1.71 feet. That is concerning that it's still down 180 feet and they're kicking on the power plant. It's like, why don't you wait till it gets to 100 feet and then we would talk about it. Now, I want to go over and see what the level is currently. Let's see how much they got coming in compared to going out. Now, the lake's still increasing by 1.71 feet, which is great. Let's see what they're letting out at the Hyatt power plant. Amazingly, they've only let out 146 is your outflow, and the inflows actually increased to 9,070, and your storage acre feet for tonight is 1,401,384 acre feet, and that is your storage out. And you can see that this thing actually has decreased from last night. It was at 500 and change, and tonight it's at 146. So I'm not sure what is going on there, because they said that they reported that it has started back up. Now this should change tomorrow. We will check it out tomorrow. But while we're here, we will go ahead and do Shasta water level. Shasta's water levels are 915.92 feet, and the storage capacity is 1,369,444 acre feet, and the lake is 30% full. By the way, Lake Oroville's 40%, so I guess they thought getting to 40% was the magic number. They kick it back on. It never did turn off Lake Shasta, which is 30%, and the outflows are 1,847. They actually have more coming in here. 11,536 are your inflows, CFS. We go down to Folsom, and Folsom is 425.79 acre feet, and these people are just crazy. Check this out. More water is going out of Folsom right now than coming in. Now, Folsom is 59% full, which is 19% more than Lake Oroville, but I mean, you really can't compare that because lakes are different, for one. For two, it seems like Folsom comes up a lot faster, but it also goes down a lot faster, that means as well. So you got 4,801 CFS going out, cubic feet per second, and 3,540 coming in. So they're actually letting more out than's coming in. So this thing's going to start dropping, not increasing. So that is all I have for tonight. And I will be back tomorrow with Lake Mead update. So you guys have a blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless.